So today I want to talk to you, Francis, about about what you do as a keyboardist, your practice, um, and I guess on the broadest level, how you think about music. And I think through that, the keyboard will kind of just come out as an important instrument in all of it. But I think to start as broad as possible, I wanted to ask you, from your perspective, having training as a pianist, training as a harpsichordist, um, and really in like so many different contexts for those instruments. How do you conceive of music in terms of where its place is in time? Like there's obviously sort of a chronological order to everything. Certain things are before others and later than others. But how do you sort of like grapple with that? Because we're always kind of taking in music from all different periods of time and written for different instruments, intended for different instruments. And we're doing that all right now in our lifetime, and we have access to that. So I just was wondering, how do you navigate that for yourself?
That's a really great question that I'm afraid I'm going to have a really bad answer, which is I don't really think about that much. Because no matter when the music's written, we're hearing it now, and how we hear it now sort of matters more to me than what place it had then. However, that doesn't mean that, like, when I'm working on something old, I kind of want to know everything that there is to know about it. When it was written, what instrument it was written for, who the composer was, what the composer's status was. That kind of informs how I hear the music, right? And it kind of lets me imagine how that music might have been heard at the time. But there is no way of proving that. And I think that's the joy of playing music, is that you take all that information, you take the actual history part of it, and you kind of filter that in your own lens, and the performance kind of lives, and then it dies. And I think that's great. That's the thing that I
Right.
like about live music in that way.